was a good time to stop and watch the city breathe. All you know, now we're lost and have nothing to lose. I remember simple things, how's a building gets so tall. No one way to explain, since we have not yet seen all the signs.
Well, it's 3 hours away, about 200 miles. Gas prices today. So rather than do nothing, I say, well, I got to come to the city, show you how to farm in the city. So I found out that they spent lots of money in the city just to mow the wheat. I couldn't believe they spent all this money mowing the wheat. Why don't you raise something in? And so I want this to be an example of what you can do in any city. And you can do it on concrete, asphalt.
This is called personal. See that in
wood chips.
Stems that
I got compost that you can manure. Mix that with topsoil. Put it on top of the wood chips.
That's a simple.
I give it a lot of love and attention and lots of water. No fertilizer, no chemicals, no bug sprays, no nothing. All I do is every day water.
Yeah.
I don't think the bugs have a chance to make a mess. Because here comes the water. That's the only I think I can contribute to no bugs. Every day I water.
I remember simple things, how's a building gets so tall. No one way to explain, since we have not yet seen all the sights there are here to see. Only then will we finally revel.
We've harvested plenty. I just pulled out a row of cabbages on both today. All my green onions were harvested today, some green peppers and some of the greens. We just wanted to use space. We didn't know where else to have a garden. And somebody saw this and said, how unique, you know, because it gets sun about 8 hours in a day. It's easy to water. And nobody comes in and disturbs it. But we've also had very good luck with our community garden around the block. We don't have any vandalism over there. I credit that to the neighbors who see how much work goes into it and knows that the food gets given away to all of the community who comes in during the week.
But like I was telling them, it's my first year. What have you learned about garlic? Well, I learned one thing, that when you start the garden, you make the bottom develop. You have to bring garden.
This is our 3rd year. We named this garden after Hawthorne Park, which you see across the street. But we named it the Intergenerational Gardens because we're trying to get the young and the old and everybody in between to come out and help us garden. Now we had the young kids in the spring to help us come out and plant. We haven't seen them since. But you can see it produces. What we did was we went and we got a permit from Neighborhood City Hall, City of Detroit, and we had told them that we wanted to garden on this lot. They gave us a permit. I went to the recreation department and had them clear off this land because there was trees on the fence line. There's trees like these, and they cut most of them down, gave us a nice cut and told us that was it. It was our garden we were going to have to take care of. So we've been doing that for 3 years. But I do want to thank Ashley Atkinson and Lindsay Turpin from Green of Detroit, the Detroit Agricultural Network and Earthworks for all the support that they have given us. Now we have classes that help us come along, how to weed, how to do all those different things, and it's been a success. We've got maybe 6 or 8 families that plant this. We've got some of those members out here now. There's Mr. James Kimbrough, who's on the corner. We got Mr. and Mrs. Williams with us. We've got Pamela Glenn. But the only thing about it is we don't always get together, and everybody comes whenever they can spare the time. But it works.
Yeah.
I'll come out and I'll see that the weeds are, you know, it's been weeded, or I'll come out and I'll cut the grass. And, we water it, yes. We water it.
Tell us about the water.
We've got different, we've got some different supplies of water. We've got a rain barrel over there, but when that doesn't work, we've got a supply on the other side of that bus that we use. Okay.
Yeah.
It works.
All right, so this is when I say let's start getting back on the buses.
Yes, ma'am. They don't come out. They see that we put the labor in it. They respect us. So they don't come over. If they want something, they'll come over and ask. We'll give it to them. But this is our garden. They know whose labor of love it is, and they respect that. Now we've got some people on the block that will not come over here. They'll sit on the porch. And anything going on around here, they're the first ones to come over and see what's going on. So it's all protected.
They get a cabbage out of here. Trust me, it's amazing.
But it works.
Yeah, we're trying to get
There's
it help
enough for
us out.
everybody.
Amen.
A good time to stop and watch the city breathe. All you know, now we're lost and have nothing to lose. I remember simple things. How's a building get so tall? No one way to explain, since we have not yet seen all the sights there are here to see. Only then will we finally revel in the good times, good times. Oh, the good times shouldn't be this hard to find. I see the people standing there, shy, cerebral, and lonely hair, disenchanted, stony-eyed, bored to tears but dry inside. Farther on, they'll collide, intimate but still strangers, the dangers in each other's eyes.